if you a guy out there and you watching this video right now, man, listen close to what I'm about to tell you in this video, man, because ain't nobody about to explain semen retention the way that I'm going to tell you, okay? Because what you going through right now as a man, when it comes to women, bro, I've been there, done it. I've been there, done it. I know exactly what you're going through, all right? And I pray, all right? I pray after this video, you will never, ever watch porn ever again. And I'm about to tell you why in this video. So stay tuned till this video is over with. At the end, do not forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. And don't forget to share this video to another one of your homeboys after this video is over with. Listen, so first and foremost, I think a lot of people, I think about 80% of people in the population watch porn. Okay? Still to this day. All right? Even me, even I'm a victim of pornography. Okay? As a matter of fact, like watching porn for me started when I was a kid, like in middle school. You know what I'm saying? Me and my cousins, it was like 5 of us. We was all boys. Me and my cousins went to the same school. You know what I'm saying? And every day after school, we would get off the bus and we would go into the house, you know, by ourselves. Like we was just, you know, by ourselves. We would all go into the house and we would all run into my other cousin's dad's closet because we went into their house. And my cousin's dad would have like this big bag of like tapes. All right. Like at the time it was like VHS cassette tapes. Okay. It was like all porno tapes. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, if you know what I'm talking about, you know, they had the cover on them where you can see the little pictures and stuff. You know what I'm saying? On what you're going to be watching and stuff. The same way they market porn today, but except back in the days, it was on a box. And it was like on the back of the box. And then you got this little tape right here, that little tape. And we were just sitting there after school every day and watch porn because this is what the older folks did. You know what I'm saying? This is what we heard our mom and dads doing. It was like the secret that they was keeping from us. And we was trying to understand what was they doing in the room. Why was daddy and mom making all this noise? Why would they tell us to go to sleep early and stuff like that? And we kind of figured it out on our own. So we like one of my other cousins, he would be watching the window, making sure, you know what I'm saying, they mama don't come to the door and get to the crib on time while we take turns in there watching porn. Like we would literally take turns. I'll be sitting there watching it for like 5 minutes. I'll get up. I'll go watch the window. Then my other cousin, he'll go in there and be watching it for like 10, 15 minutes. And he'll get up and he'll go watch the window. I mean, this was a ritual for us. We would be making sandwiches in the kitchen. We'd be making sandwiches, peanut butter jelly sandwiches. We'd be stirring up Kool-Aid to come back in there and watch it when it was our turn to watch it. It was like watching football for us as kids. We was just like, dang, man, like, what is they doing? We didn't know what they was doing, but it looked like it was thrilling. Like, it looked enticing. Like, we wanted to be that guy that was doing that to that woman in those porno tapes. You feel me? And so the more I got older, you know, that kind of weared out a little bit to where it became real life. And we started to try to actually get real girls at school, okay? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, fast forward to the future right now, okay? I don't watch porn no more, all right? I used to, all right? But the reason why, how did I stop watching? I'm about to tell you in this video, bro, okay? First and foremost, let me tell you this. Semen retention, all right? Semen retention attracts women, okay? If you ever wanted to know the truth, I'm telling the truth like what it is. Yes, it's true. Semen retention does make you different than other men. Yes, it is attractive. Yes, it gives you an aura. Yes, it makes you more powerful. As a matter of fact, if you start doing semen retention, your whole body will begin to develop the way a man's body is supposed to develop, okay? You ever wonder why some guys look real premature out here and it's like they like premature Donas, like they really slim, slender. They look soft almost, timid, weak, like their knees are buckling and stuff. I can guarantee you they probably watch porn. You know what I'm saying? If you just look around the next time you go to the gym, fellas, just look at these guys. Look at the guys that just look weak. You know, they look like they're just, you know, they're just cornballs or something, and they're barely lifting weights and stuff like that. They trying to get that pump in. You know why they can't get that pump in, fellas? Because they don't have no testosterone. The only way you start to build your masculine energies is if you got to have testosterone, brother. All right. How is testosterone created? The number one secret, the number one, what is it called? The number one, what is that? Let's just call it sacred, the sacred oils in your body. Okay. The number one secret is semen. Okay. The most sacred oils in the human body is life force, aka semen. All right. Blood. Okay. Saliva and sweat glands. Okay. So sweat glands, saliva, blood, semen are the most sacred oils in the human body. They don't tell you this. If your blood is right, you extremely healthy. Okay, the blood is what causes diseases and all other things to go in your body. Different impediments and things in your blood causes skin issues, health problems, anything. Saliva carries your DNA. Okay, that's why if somebody kiss you with the cooties, you can get the cooties. Okay, life force, semen carries your life force. Literally, you can create a whole another human being if you inject this inside of a female. Okay. And what's the last one? Sweat. Sweat is what comes out of your pores of your body to basically expose the toxins that are coming through your blood, okay, out your skin. Okay, so those are the most sacred things in the human body. And the one thing they don't want you to have, and this is why porn is free, they don't want you to have life force. Okay, safe to say, folks, they are trying to depopulate the whole earth. All right. The reason why porn is free is because they know that if they charge people for porn, then it will increase the baby rates. You'll have more babies and stuff. You'll have more people having sex. You'll have people creating more families. They don't want people to have families. They don't want you to have a girlfriend. They don't want girls to have men. They want the men to be weak. Okay. They want the men to watch porn. Okay. And that way, if he watches porn, if you watch porn, it makes you weak. Come on, folks. We all know this. When you have sex with somebody, why are you so tired after you have sex? Because you releasing life force. Okay, life force is the thing inside of you that makes you feel like king. Okay, it makes you feel powerful. That's why before, when you have sex with a woman, you feel this energy on you, like you just ready to knock it down, because it's like this testosterone is building up inside of you. You know, it's conjuring up. That's life force inside of you that's making you feel that way. You know what I mean? And when you finally release it and the volcano explodes, then it's like there's nothing left in you. There's no energy in you to really thrive, to even feel good about yourself. Okay, so when it comes down to semen retention, if you want to be a more masculine man, you have to retain it. It's your seed. Okay, it's your seed. It's like riding in a car with your gas tank on full. You know how you feel when you ride in a car with a full tank. I mean, you chilling at that point. You chilling, like you like just cruising, bro. You can just ride around the city to random places without having to worry about your gas and anything. You know, you go pick up one of your homeboys, you go pick up this chick over here. You know, you just whipping it because you got a full tank of gas. The car even runs better when you got a full tank of gas. The air even blows out of the vents more colder when you got a full tank of gas. But when you got a gas tank that's close to E, how do you feel? You feel like you rushing. You know what I'm saying? You feel antsy, like you feel like you get angry, you blowing at the cars that's in the way so you can get to the gas station. You don't want to pick nobody up. You don't want to go nowhere because the gas tank is on E. Well, think about the human body. That's how the human body operates. When your semen retention is low because you keep choking the chicken every day, you are killing your seed and your life force. You don't have no energy to become this masculine man that attracts the most beautiful girls. All right. You just won't. And women can smell weakness. All right. That's one thing about women that a lot of people don't know. Women are mastery when it comes down to feeling energies. Women can feel energies better than any man can. They can feel when you have had, women can feel when you want them on a level that is beyond, just trying to holler at them or just trying to get their number. You ever walk up to a girl trying to get her number? She was like, "Oh, no, thank you. I'm fine. I'm sorry." You might have thought she was being a bitch, right? You might have thought she was being like negative, right? No, she wasn't. The reason why she was doing it was because she felt your life force when you approached her. Okay? Your semen, when you do semen retention, it creates a whole bubble around you. The more you hold your semen and you retain your semen, the bigger your aura gets. It gets so big, right? It gets so big, it becomes like your very own magnet around you when it comes to the opposite sex, when it comes to women. All right? Not only that, though, but it becomes a magnet for men, too. Okay? When you hold your semen, even men that do the same thing as you and they holding they semen too, and they not just sticking their thing in anything that walks, they're not just sticking their thing in any hole in the wall, they will gravitate towards you too, and you will even start having better men friends, like men of dignity, men who got things going on with themselves, men who run 500 Fortune companies. Like I remember the day, just the day, I mean, you know, I don't really do that type of stuff that I'm talking about anymore, but I already been holding my retaining. I've been doing it. I don't need to release nothing for what? Okay? I talked to this old dude today. He just came up to me. He was walking. He was like, I wonder if that car is going to stop backing up because that car is backing out. And I'm just like, man, I don't know. Older white dude. You look like he was about his business. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. He was like, they don't make cameras on the back of them cars no more. And I'm looking for the camera on the back of the car that was backing out. I'm like, there go the camera right there. He's like, you see it, don't you? I was like, yeah, man, they going to be all right. Then he was like, how's your day going, man? I'm like, going good, man. It's a good morning, man. I'm ready to start it up and get it started up and fired up and ready to go away. And, you know, he's like, yeah, man, me too. I can't sleep it early in the mornings, man. I have to get up. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. So the conversation just going on and on. And the point I'm making is when you do semen retention, you attract people of prominence. You don't attract bugaboos and bum shikas no more, dude. You don't attract Tyrones no more. And people like Pimp Squeaks and guys like that. You don't attract Bum Chica and Shanae and Lil Britney no more. You don't attract little girls like that no more. You start attracting grown women. All right? You start attracting women who you never once thought you had a chance with. And if you're a guy right now who have a problem with holding and retaining your semen, why you think you can always get the little knockoffs, the little pop-it-offs? Because they've been doing the same thing. They sitting around sleeping with everybody too. So you on their vibration level, dog. You on the low class. When you want to come up to the high class, up here like where I'm at, because you've been doing semen retention, because you already know how powerful it really is and how detrimental porn is to your well-being, you will be up here and you will only attract the most beautiful, the most finest, the most loving, the most kindest women in the world. I'm talking about women who don't have a toxic bone in their body, dog. I'm talking about full-fledged, full-blown, natural hair, even virgins. You can attract virgins. Trust me, I've done it. I've done these experiments. I do it all the time. You will notice that your reality will begin to shift. Like, just because you holding your semen, you holding the life force. You're not releasing it on your pillow or your sock every night. All right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you will attract women. You will catch them looking at you. You'll catch them looking at you. Whether that be the gym, whether that be the grocery store, whether that be in the car beside you when you at the red light, they can feel it, bro. Girls are attracted to this energy on a much more on a much more bigger level than what you actually know. I don't even think that they know that they're attracted to it. Okay? But it's there. The energy is there. And you probably, like I said, you probably always been wondering, man, why I can't get no girls? Where's the women at? Bro, they everywhere at all times. But you're not going to feel like a powerful king if you walk out the house with a low tank of gas, bro. You got to keep that gas tank on full at all times. Bro, stop trying to sleep with everybody. I'm just going to tell you that right now, all right? Sex is wonderful. Don't get me wrong. I love to bang some stuff too. Like, don't get me wrong. I love to knock down something, especially if I really want something. But once you start learning the levels of women that you can attract if you hold it, you will stop giving your life force to like girls who cannot or are not on your level, who can't do nothing for you. Okay? They broke, busted, and disgusted mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. They can't do nothing for you. Dude, you'll start attract the athletes if you hold your semen retention. You'll start attracting CrossFit trainers. You'll start attracting WNBA women who really like guys. Okay, they just in shape. Okay, you'll start attracting top models. You know what I'm saying? You'll start attracting girls that's from different countries, that's from Belize and Brazil's and Singapore's and Russia's and France and Ukraine's and Philippines. Like, you'll start attracting women who are all natural, bro. You feel me? Who are just naturally drop dead gorgeous that your friends could never even attract because they continuously keep letting out the gas in their car. Okay? They keep emptying the gas tank. They riding around everywhere trying to pick up everybody. Dude, semen retention attracts the most beautiful women in the world, and they can really feel it. So, I learned this on my journey. You feel me? Because like I said, once upon a time, I used to watch porn, and every time I would watch it, it was cool at the moment. But after it, you feel so guilty. You feel shameful. You feel weak. As a man, it makes you feel weak. Like, what am I doing? I'm looking at somebody else having intercourse with another person or with a girl that I want to do it with. Why can't I get that girl that he's smashing? Because you are the product of the very thing that you want. That's why porn is free. Man, air ain't free, heat ain't free, rent ain't free, fruits ain't even free. You gotta buy everything in this world. Why is it that porn is free though? Because you are the product. If they can keep you lifeless and keep you releasing your semen, then they can keep you dysfunctional to where you don't connect with no man, no woman, you have no friends, you don't have no force in your body, you don't feel like a man, you feel like a woman, and you don't feel powerful. That's what they want you to be like. Okay? So stop watching porn. Build up your gas tank. Build up your life force, dog. Work out in the gym too on top of that. That's going to be like the icing on the cake. If you work out too and you doing semen retention, oh my God, you're going to turn into a beast. Okay? The women are going to feel it. And you're going to finally, for the first time in your life, you're going to attract the women that you always thought avoided you. No, they just waiting on you to get that big old, they waiting on that big old goat. They waiting on that big old goat. You know what I'm saying? They ain't waiting on that little TT, little drop. Keeping it real. They working on that big goat. Okay? They working. Hey, remember when you was a kid, you used to play with water guns? You know, they do small water guns that you used to shoot. They come in like 5 in a pack, and it was like, you feel me? They ain't waiting on them. They waiting on a super soaker. They waiting on a super soaker 3500Z that you had to wait for Christmas to get. It was that big, remember? And you had to fill it up in the sink. You had to fill it up with the water hose. They waiting on that. Are you able to get to that level? Comment below and let me know, man. Don't forget to speak up, let your voice be heard. If you want to talk to me personally, man, if you're trying to do semen retention and it's kind of hard for you, I'm a man, bro. I've been there, done that, like I said. Book a session with me. My sessions is super cheap. Okay, book a session with me, man. If you're a guy below, if you're a woman below, you want to do semen retention too. I mean, I know it's the other way around too. Okay, when it comes to women, because y'all can lose your life force too. But if you want to talk to me about sex and you trying to retain so you can attract and gain more momentum in your life, book a session with me. I love to talk about it, man. Okay, I love to talk about sexual stuff. I mean, I know there's something not popular in the world. Everybody has demonized it. But if you want to talk to me about that, I can definitely help you out with that, man. It's your big brother, Trend. Make sure you book a session by looking at the comment section below at the top. Click that link, and I'll be talking to you for nothing in no time today, all right? Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Remember, man, semen and retention, it attracts the most beautiful women in the world, and they can really feel it. It's real, y'all. It really works. Try it. Don't look at porn no more. Peace.